Okay, sir.
So yesterday need notes uploaded na? Yesterday notes. Okay. So now take next one. Operators. Okay. Let's see, guys. So operators. Maybe you have a good idea. So maybe you have some idea on this operators. Okay. Uh, Almost this is common topic for every language. If you go for C language, C++, Java, .NET, yes or no? So it was a common topic here, operators. And generally tell me operators how to use in your Java, or what is the reasons to use operators? Uh, when you want to do some kind of operations like assign, okay, when you want to assign some values, okay, otherwise comparisons levels, otherwise checking of conditions whether true or false, okay, otherwise to check more than one conditions, yes or no? So these kind of things when you want to do, so definitely we need some operator supports, like you can do some mathematical calculations, okay, na? So how we are using operators, and without operators, how we cannot write a logic. Okay. When you want to comparing the two arguments, okay, A less than B. Okay. So B less than A. If this kind of comparisons we want to do, compulsory operators should be required. Okay. Na? So same as in database also, we have some operators, and those operators we are using to performing some operations, like how to assigning values to my attributes, how we can go to comparing, addition, subtractions, and how to write your more than one logical conditions, how to test here. Okay, so these kind of things we will be discuss. Okay, now let me write down here the complete operators we will be list out here, commonly what we are using in our Oracle. Okay, write down operator. So it is used, okay, to perform some operation on the given operand values. Okay, and your Oracle will be supporting some operators here, so I will be list out this. So first of all, we called as assignment operator, and few operators you already knows. Assignment operator, so equal. Next we have your arithmetic operators. So in this we have your plus, okay, minus, into, and divisions here. And after that we have some relational operators, even though we called as your comparison operators, also we called relational or comparison operators. Okay. So what kind of things which was comes in your comparison now? So we know that less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, not equals to, and not equals to, even though we can write like this. And after we have here some logical operators. So these logical operators are what it is, means and. So we have some operators like and, like or, like not. And next we have some more operators here, set operators. Come to set operators, we have here, suppose union. Next we have your union all. Next we have intersect. Next we have your minus. And after that we have some special type of operators are there here. Those we called as special operators. So in special operators, we have two types here. One we called as positive operators. And one more is called as what? No, negative operation. Negative operators. Okay. Positive and negative. So positive operators are like in and negative not in. Positive operator is between, negative not between. Positive operator is null. Negative operator is not null. Next, positive operator like, and now we can say not like. So these are regular operators which can be used under SQL queries, and commonly we are going to be using. Okay, these operators you can use into anywhere you can use in your SQL database. Okay. Clear? And along with this, we have some more operators like any, all, exit, not exit. Okay, so these kind of operators also there, but those are we are not using for everywhere. So those are some particular concepts wise we are implemented. So those concepts when we want to discuss at the time, I will show you that additionally the one more some more special operators how we can go to use. Okay, no? But these operators, your wish, you can use in any query like a update, like select, like a delete. Any query you can use in any concept you can use it. These are called a general operators we called. So we can use into anywhere. Okay, right. So now let me see. I think some these things already you knows that few things. Okay, how to use. Okay, in your C Java you have some little bit idea. So wherever that means commonly we know that is I will be finishing somewhat fastly, but which is important for us, okay, and which is confusing to us, there I will spend more time. Okay, na? Right. So commonly we know that assignment operators in any language, this operator is common task will do. What is the task for assignment operator? To assigning some values. Same here also, when you want to assign a value to variable or else a attribute. So compulsory we should require this assignment operator. And what is the syntax? The syntax is carefully focus it here, because if you understand syntax, you can easily to understand this. So column name. So I want to give my assignment operator. And after that we are sending what now? Value. So, and examples I already explained to you. I don't want to give much explanation on this. Previously we discussed these examples where EMP. So I'm using here where EMP number is equals to, so I'm using 7788. Same as when you go for updation, EMP set salary is equals to 45,000. Okay, 45,000, where I can say like job is equals to who are working as what now, clerk. And next one is deletion command. So you can use delete also, delete from EMP. So where if you want to go for to suppose salary, sal is equals to 5,000 something. So in this, carefully if you identify here, we are using some equal operators in your assignment levels. Okay, we are going to be used in our queries. Okay, now, and the next one right down below. What is the next here? Arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators, okay, we already know. So by using of this, we can perform here addition. So comma we called as a subtraction, comma it was called multiple, and division. So these kind of operator, these kind of the operations whenever you want to do, compulsory we required arithmetic operators. And arithmetic operators, how I'm using in my syntax, if you want to go for, so to write your column name, okay, and after that you have to use your arithmetic operator, and later you can pass some value. So now see how we can use in queries, okay, by your arithmetic operators. Write a query to display all employees' salaries after adding 1,000 rupees. After adding 1,000. Okay, right. So here my question, my query was to display all employees' salaries after adding 1,000. Okay, now we can see how it was using here to adding. Okay, so my user ID MyDB 2 p.m. password, and we should compulsory set your page size and lines for data properly displaying purpose. Okay. Now, so actually we already I was uploaded demo tables. In that one of the table is what now? EMB. So EMB is my table having some information here, 14 employees data we have in this table. Okay, and come back to your salaries. So every employee's salary information we have it here. Okay, na? So, but these salaries, how I can display means after adding 1,000 rupees, now I want to show some new salaries. Okay. For that purpose, I'm going to writing my query will be select sal, and the sal, okay, it is 1, and next one I want to show sal plus 1,000. So from simply I'm calling EMP table. So what it was happening, you can see the salary is my column name. So the column salaries are, these are old salaries. It was there here. And after adding 1000 rupees, so 800 plus 1000, 1800, okay, 1600 plus 1000, 2600, like it was added. But in this output, in this my result, so my output will be showing like a sal plus 1000. So why should I want to show my operations like this here? The which operation I did, that why should I want to show here? So instead of showing this, okay, let me call like sal. And here I'm taking here old salary. Here old salary is called as a column alias name. Okay, now? And now sal plus 1000, I will show as what now? New salary. So it's column alias name. So whenever I was taken like this and come out your output will be same, but the output will be displayed our understandable. That means user defined format. So whatever the statements I'm going to define in which way I want to show. So in that way, I was given some aliases here, and these are called as aliases. And if anybody see this output, they can understand that 800 is my old salary and 1800 is called as a new salary. So this is what now the user friendly messages you want to give it. You want to give it a user friendly messages. At the time also, aliases are very, very helpers. Okay, now? So now, but aliases we should write every time means it's not necessary. It's just for optional. So either you can use this without aliases also, you can write both are same. Okay, now? Right now. The next example, write a query to display all employees details after increment of 10 percentage on their basic salary. So the next question is, I want to show my employees details after increment of 10 percentage on their basic salary. Understand, na? On their basic salary. So suppose your salary was 25,000 and company will give 10 percentage of increment to you. How much? 25,000 into 10 percentage, 2,500. 2,500 is your increment. What is your basic? 25,000. So after whatever the increment was given by company, that incremental amount you will be added to your basic salary. Yes or no? Then total 27,500. So your basic is 25,000. Your company was given some increment to you, the 10% of increment. So that means 2,500. The increment amount 2,500, basic amount 25,000. I need to add. Once you add, your basic plus increment is equals to total salary. Clear na? Yes or no? So now I have to show like this. Suppose here one of my employee. Okay, his salary was how much here? 800. After 10% of increment, how much? 80 rupees. Like all employees I have to do. I have to do this. So now I'm going to write in here, select employee name. Sal I'm showing as it is a basic salary. It is a basic salary. Then sal How much increment? 10% is so how to calculate 10% is sal into 10. 10 by means, can I write here 0.1? Yes or no? So this is, I'm going to showing here what now? Increment salary. Okay, increment amount. Otherwise, I will take increment amount. Then after basic salary and increment amount. Then finally, what I want to show? Total. So total I'm writing. How to write total? Basic salary plus salary into 0.1 percentage. Is it correct? Sal plus sal into 0.1. Yes or no? Yes. So that I will show as a total salary. From which table? EMP table. And here I'm not using where class condition. So that's why it will showing all people information. So now here the employee Smith, his basic amount is 800 rupees. Increment amount is 80 rupees. Total amount is 880. Like in the same pattern, Jones, his basic salary 2975. After increment 10% is 2975.50 paisa. And the 50 paisa you can add 3272.5. So that means here, these are my aliases actually. By taking off these aliases, you can understand that, okay, 800 is a basic salary. 80 rupees is a increment amount. And 880 is called as a total salary. So this is the alias advantages. Our user friendly, otherwise user understandable format, my output can be displayed. Understand now? For that cases, aliases are very helpers. Okay. So now this is a way you can find out your all people, total 14 employees. But sir, you want it, some particular condition people, you want to show the particular conditions. Otherwise, you want to give increment, not for all employees in my company. I'm giving increment for particular department people. So if I want to show the particular department people, okay, 10% of increment, compulsory we should use a where class. Suppose I want to show the people who are working as a manager, so those people salaries I want to show it here. So now if I want to show the people salaries, how it was, managers are 3 people, Jones, Blake and Clark, that their basic salary 2975, increment amount total salary. One more manager, Blake, the 2850 basic, 285 is 10% of increment and 3135 total salary. Like Clark, so 245 and 2695. So like you wanted specific people, you can use specific people also. Okay, now write down below these 2 examples. And one more question is what now? To display all employees details after increment of 10% is on basic salary. And my question is what now? Who are working as a manager. So here I want to add a job column also, because you can display your manager's information. Job is equals to manager. So the first example is all employees we are giving increment. In second example, particular department only we are given increment. Okay. Okay, completed. Now below write on next example. Write a query to update employees' salaries with increment of 5% in a table who are working under department number is equals to 10. So previously, the previous two examples, increment salaries are we are showing, just a showing, but we are not updating into your table. So in this case, what it was happening, you can see the two examples, just I'm showing my output. Okay, basic salary, increment total, and here also particular job people. But when you come back to your table, your table will not affected. See, is it updated? Huh? No, 8 is not updated. Just I'm showing that. But here, your original table data will be like this. But the same increment, okay, whatever the increment you want to give, the same increment in my table, that person data I want to update now after increment here. So, like who I wanted here, not all people, I wanted who are working under department number 10. So now can you see department number 10, how many people here? 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 people are working here. So one of the person 5,000 is one of the person, okay, basic salary. Into I will give it how much here? 5%. So 5% means how much here? 250. 250, so 250 rupees. So 250 rupees plus I'm adding to 5,000. Total 5,250 rupees. But here my table is having 5,000 here. But I don't want to show like this. I want to show after increment how much amount will come to you. That I want to show. So whenever you want to do permanent modification in the table, so then there you can use update command. If you want to temporarily show your output, then you can use select command. So now I'm going to writing update. How to write update? EMP set. Which column I want to update? Salary. Salary is equals to salary plus salary into, okay, here 5 by 100. Can I give it? Yes or no? Yes. So updated, where if I leave like this, what it was happening? All 14 employees are incremented with how much? 5%. But now I want it to only particular people. So only particular people means we have to use a where condition, department number 10. Then how many rows updated here? 3 rows. Let me come out and see your information of table. Okay. The who are working under 10th department only affected. 2572.50 paisa, 5,250, 1,365 rupees. Remaining people's salaries are as is constant. But these 3 people only changes in your table. Okay, na? So that means even though you can use a update commands also, it means that. Okay, write down below. Okay, right. So these are what we called arithmetic operations in your queries, how to use. The next one, write down here, relational operators. Use it now, relational, or else comparison operators. So these operators, now tell me, why are you using less than, greater than? For what purpose we required? So comparison purpose. Whenever you want to compare which one is biggest value, smallest values. Okay, this kind of comparisons when you want to do, compulsory we should use a relational operators. Okay, now write down below. So comparing a specific column values with the given condition, in where clause, condition in where clause. And the syntax of comparison or relations. So here I want to use where, and should be pass your column name. Then after you want to send your relational operator. Then after send your value. Okay. So now take some example on this. Write a query to display employees who are joined after 1981. Who are joined after 1981. So now tell me guys here, how we can write who are joined 1981 after? Any guessing guys? How to write logic? After means greater than or less than? Greater than? Sure. Okay. So greater than 1981. So now we can see this is your table and higher dates are there. Out of 14 employees, so many employees are joined in 1981. 1981 before only one person 1980, but I want it after. After how many people joined? 1, 2, and 3. So there are three people joined after 1981. But the date expression, whenever you need to comparing with your with your column or column data, this column, how the data can be stored, in which format it will be stored, same format only you have to use in your comparison level. Okay na? So that means I can't write like this. Okay na? So select star from EMP, where which column? Higher date 1981 after means if you write directly 1981 means it's not allowed. Okay na? So how you want to write here in the format of a higher date format. So 1981 after. Okay, sir. 1981 after means just think about 1981 when it was ended. 31st December. So 31st December 1981. So 31st December 1981. Next day is what? It's a new year. It's a new year. 1st January 82, 83, 84. These all are coming to you. Yes or no? So now that's why I'm giving here. The 1981 after, there are 3 employees are joined in my company. Who is this? Scott, Adams, and Miller. Suppose the same question I'm asking. Before 1981, who joined? I want it. Before means less than. So should use less than. How to write condition? Before 1981. Before means 1 dash Jan. First 3 characters of month spelling and 81. So before how many people? Only 1 person joined. After how many people? 3 people. So like you can write your comparison of date must be like this. In which format are you saved in your higher date column? Which format are you saved? Same format should be give it us. Then only it was comparing is possible. Understand na? Now below write down this too. So these are what we call the comparison operators, guys, here to compare your date expression or else salaries, etc. Okay. And the next one, we will go for what now? Logical operator. These are very basic operators. That's why I'm going to faster. So there is no much explanations on this. Okay, now logical operators, and this logical operator is somewhat important. So carefully focus on this. Okay. Logical operators. Tell me, guys, in C, in Java, logical operators, when you want to use, and are when you want to use. Tell me when we are using AND operator to check more than one conditions. So whenever we want to check more than one conditions, so there compulsory we are using what now? AND operator. So here also, as of now, can you see in my all examples under where class, how many conditions are written? Only one conditional basis data we are retrieving, updating, deleting, whatever. But now I want to do not single condition basis. I want to check my data with the multiple conditions wise. Okay, now? So at the time compulsory logical operator should be required. Okay. So that means logical operator we are using, guys, here. The purpose is what now? To check more than one condition. This is the main reason. And these operators already you know, AND comma, OR comma, NOT. So these are the operators of in this category. Okay, right. But now I will show you one by one how it was working. First we will check it out. AND operator now. So AND operator internally how it was working, sir. Okay. So your easiest way to understanding here, I will give it now. Condition number 1 and condition number 2. Okay. In between, suppose on these two conditions, if I applied your AND operator, how it was working here, observe. All of you know this in mathematics, truth tables. You know? Yes. So first condition true, second condition true, 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 true. First condition true, second condition false. True, false, false. First condition false, second condition true. Again false, huh? Next, first condition false, second condition false, 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 false. So now in this truth table, you just find out when your value will be returns, when both conditions are true or any one condition is true. Both conditions are true. So when both conditions are true, then only it returns true. That means true means a returning value. If any one condition is false, no return value. If both conditions are false, no return value. So that means AND operator means how many conditions I'm using there, that each and every condition must be satisfied. Then only it was returns true. For example, are you passing 100 conditions? Out of 100 conditions, 99 conditions are true, one condition is false. Then you will get answer? No, never. That is called as what now? AND operator. Okay? Now write down below. AND operator. It return a value if the given all conditions, if the given all conditions are true. And definition below this is also right now. Condition 1 and condition 2. Okay. So now below, take the syntax of AND operator how to use. Where condition number 1 and condition number 2. Okay, now? So now this operator useful, and when it was useful means, let me see one example. Write a query to display employees who are working under the job is salesman and whose employee number is employee number is 7788. Double 788. Okay, question understand now? I wanted employees who are working under the job is a salesman and whose number is 7788. Clear? Now we can see in this case how it will be work means. For example, with one condition basis, suppose if I go with one condition basis, what now? Job is equals to salesman. Okay, now? Now salesman. In this salesman, what it was come? All salesman people are coming to me. Okay, question what I'm asking guys, whose number is 7788 is not there now. 7844 take it. 7844. Okay, right, 7844 because salesman is not there yet. So when I'm using my single condition basis where job is equals to salesman means what happened? Almost all salesmen are displayed. How many salesmen are there? That all are coming to us. But out of these 4 salesmen, again I required a specific person whose employee number 7844. So now in this salesman group, is there any employee? His number is 7844. Is there or not there? There. So second condition is also true. So first condition, the job is equals to salesman and whose employee number is equals to 7844. And here 2 conditions carefully observe. This is condition number 1. Condition number 2. In between what now? End operator. End operator, when it was returning value, when first condition true, second condition true, then only return value. Otherwise, it never. First condition, job is equals to salesman. Okay, sir, job is equals to salesman. So many people are there. And EMP number is equals to 7844. Okay, 7844 is also there. So 7844 is a condition number 2. It is a having means true satisfied. And condition number 1 is what now? Salesman. This is also satisfied. So first condition true. Okay, first condition true, second condition true, true, then value will be written. So what is the value here? 7844. So now you can see your required person, you will be get it now. Okay, now? Right down below. Okay, now? Right. So this is one person details out of 4 salesmen. Your required employee details. So at this moment, compulsory second condition should be required. Okay, right on. Here observe. Sir, here end operator we are using and what are the 2 conditions values I was given here. But how I can know here end operator or R operator, how I can identify, sir? So this is my requirement, who are working under salesman and whose employee number so and so. Then why can't I'm using R operator here? Some people thinking, sir, end operator where you want to use, R operator where you want to use. How I can identify this is suitable for end operator, this is suitable for R operator, how I can identify? Means that only one small hint here observe. In your condition, that means in your query, whatever the values, conditional values was given by someone, your client or someone. So these conditional values, these two values, careful observe, or three values or four values, whatever it was. So these conditional values, if it was having in the same row in a table, having in the same row, your conditional data, your two conditional, three conditional, none of the matter. But your conditional data, when it was having in the same row in your table, use a end operator. Suppose your conditional data is having in different rows. One conditional value data having in one row, another conditional value data is having into another row. So your required conditional values, if it was there in two or more different rows, two different rows, then those data, if you want it, those data if you want to pick, then use a R operator. When your data is having in the same row, then use a AND operator. This is a small hint, you just remember. Your data was there in the same row, and your data is there in the different rows, R. This is small hint. For example, you can see in this example only, if I'm using R operator, what it was checking, different rows are checking. Okay, now, but here I'm using R operator, what it was happen, careful observe. This is one separate condition. This is one separate condition. So this condition will go and checking your table job column. This condition, how many people satisfied, all people will come to you. This condition will go and check it out. Which condition? EMP number condition. EMP number condition. Okay, now? Now EMP number, it was there what now? 7844. So this is also there. So this is also there. This is also there. What it was happen, you can see. Got it? Individual I'm taking now. Individual. Okay, now? So salesman, all salesmen are comparing here. Number, in that all number are comparing. But here observe here, salesman condition 1, 2, 3, 4, this is satisfied. EMP number, only this one satisfied. But why it was came this? If I'm using here AND operator, I was getting only one row. If I'm using R operator, I'm getting 4 rows. What is the difference? Because simple logic. Job is equals to salesman. This is one condition separately coming to checking with the job column. In job column, how many people salesman? 4. This 4 are true. R. Now it was checking next to EMP number 7844. This EMP number 7844 satisfied? No. So first condition true, second condition false. But R operator, what it was tell? If any one true, it return true. Understand na? Now first condition true, second condition false, the true value returns. Same as first condition true, second condition false, true value returns. First condition true, second condition is false, then true value returns. Next one, first condition true, Second condition is also true. True, true, true. That's why it was came a total 4. But same AND operator if I'm using, how many people come? Only 1. Why? Because only 1. Why? Because your 7844 and your salesman both should be having in the same row. Okay, na? So whenever it was having in the same row and different rows are. For example, one more example, let me see. Suppose in this only, guys, in place of this, I am passing 7788, I am passing by using of AND operator. Careful observe. What is your output? No output? Yes or no? Because, carefully observe. So this is first, this is second condition. First condition is checking. First condition, true. Second condition, what is second condition? I am asking 7788, but here it was there 74. This is false. This is true. Now what happened? AND operator. False only. Same as next one. It is true. It is false. So it is not come. It is also not come. Next, first one true. Second one false. It is also not come. First one true. Second one false. It is also not come. That means your output is what now? 0 rows. Any row is a retriever. 0 rows. Let me see 0 rows came or not. Got it anything? Got it anything? No. We are not getting any output. Because salesman 7788 is not having in the same row. Now you can see in your entire table, you can come back. This is your entire table. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is your entire table. In this entire table, I'm asking 7788. 7788 same row. Which job? Analyst job. But my job is. So that's why both are not in the same row. That's why AND operator is not written any value. But same condition if I'm using R. Same condition if I'm using R. Will you get any output? Yes. How many rows will get out of 14? 4? 4 or 5? 5 we are getting. Why, sir? Because job is equals to salesman, 4 rows are satisfied. First condition true. Employee number is what now? 7788. 7788 is another row. But that is also there, na? Yes. Total how many will come? Total 5 rows will come, including analyst. Got it? So blind, remember, blindly statement, blind statement. What is that? AND operator I want to use when my data was having in the same row. R operator I want to use when my data was having in the different rows. This is blindly remember. Concept is very easy. Okay, na? Right down below. Next, R operator. R operator, what it was say? It return a value if any one condition is true. Understand, na? If any one condition is true, okay, from the given group of conditions in the query. Now you can remember condition number 1, condition number 2. Between two conditions, I'm using R operator. First condition true, second condition true. True. True, huh? Yes. First condition true, second condition false. True, false. True only. First condition false, second condition true. False, true. True only. First condition false, second condition false. False, false. False. So when both conditions are false, then only no return value. If any one condition is true, returning value. Both conditions are true, returning value. Okay? Write down below. So what is the syntax here? Where condition number 1 R operator, condition number 2. Okay. Now come out and see example on this. Write a query to display employees whose name is equals to Smith, or whose name is Smith, or whose salary is more than, whose salary is more than 1,500, whose salary was more than 1,500. Now tell me, can I use AND operator for this? Whose name is Smith, or else whose salary is more than 1,500. Can I use AND? Let me try AND operator. I'm using first. Some people have a doubt. If I use AND operator, what happen? First of all, check it out table. Whose name is Smith? Smith is there? There? Yes. Condition true? So that means this row will come? Yes. When it will come this row? When I'm using R operator. But when I'm using AND operator, within the same row, first condition true, but their salary is greater than 1,500? Is greater than 1,500? No. That means first condition true, second condition false. AND operator, what it was written? False only written. Okay, no? But R operator, true written. True written means which value will come? Smith value will come to us. Understanding now? Now we can see. If you want to write, select star from EMP where E name is equals to, what is this? Smith. And salary which is greater than 1,500. You are not getting any row. Why, sir? Because if when condition, first condition will be true, Smith, the Smith salary is not greater than 1,500. So false. True, false, false. Suppose if 1,500 above, second employee, is it greater than 1,500? So my second condition true as per this. Yes or no? Second condition true, But his employee name is what? Alan. But my name is what? Smith. Again, what happened? Second condition true, first condition false. Then false true, false. That's why it is not come anything here. Okay, now? Because both are not in the same row. That's why what we want to do? In place of R. Now, first row I'm checking. Name is satisfied. So, name will pick a. Maybe salary is not satisfied, but name is satisfied. So, first condition true. Pick. Next, salary is greater than 1500. How many people like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, more than 1500 people, 7. Smith employee, 1. 7 plus 1. Total how many rows come? 8 rows come. Total 8 rows come. Come now? Yes or no? But in this 8 rows, Smith greater than 15,000. Both are having same row na? Different rows na? Yes. R operator. Okay? Now if R operator, suppose if I am giving here. If I am giving here 5,000 above I am giving. First condition Smith only. Second condition 5,000 above. In my entire the table, 5,000 above is there? 5,000 above. There are? Okay. 6,000 I'm giving. Is there a? No, not there. Not there means what now? My second condition is false. There is no people. But first condition true? First condition true, second condition false. How many rows come? Only one row. Whose rows? Next one. If I'm giving here, you win. Here I will give it 5. Anybody is there? You win name in my employee table. So first condition true or false? False. Second condition, one condition true. One condition, one row is only true. So that means what? How many rows come? One row, president. Now, if I am giving here 6,000, first condition, second condition, false, 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 no row. This is R operator. Understand now? If any one condition true or both conditions are true, then returning value. When both conditions are false, false, no return value. Okay? Right on below. Next one, right? Not operator. Okay, not operator, how it was working, observe guys. It returns all values. It returns all values except the given conditional values, except the given conditional values. What is the syntax here? The syntax was where not condition number 1 and not condition number 2. So it returning all values except given conditional values. So which values are you given in the condition? Those values are not written, but remaining values written for us. What is the example? Let me check it out. Write a query to display employees who are not working under the job is a clerk and salesman. Who are not working under the job is clerk and salesman. Okay. First come to your database table. How many number of jobs are there? First check it out. So the jobs, whatever it was here, observe. Total 14 employees. Out of 14 employees in job column, check it out. How many different jobs? Clerk, salesman, manager, analyst, president. Total 5 jobs. Who I want to display? Who I want to display? Who are not working under clerk and salesman. Then what is my output? My output is manager, analyst, president will come. Yes or no? Who are not working under clerk and salesman. Not. So except those remaining job people will come us. Yes or no? Now how we can write now? Select star from EMP where not. What is the condition? Job is equals to clerk and not job is equals to salesman. So both are negative operations. Now we can see who came. Manager, analyst, president, but not clerk, not a salesman. Right now. Okay, right. So these are logical operators. More than one condition should be. Check it out. Next, write down set operators. Okay. Basically, set operators, how we can use. this is also one of the topic of your mathematics. In your 7th class, 8th class, something, you have this set operators. Anybody knows? Union, union all, yes or no? So first, mathematics, in mathematics, how it will be defined, your definitions, first I will explain. Then same as in database, how to convert. Okay, now? For example, guys, do you have two sets here? The set A, 10, 20, 30. In set B, 30, 40, 50. These are two sets of values. On these two sets, suppose if I'm using union. So, A union B. What is my result? 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. 30? Only one time, not two times. I'm asking union, yaar. Only one time, union? Not two times. Tell me how many people sure only one time, raise your hand. Only these people. Hey, this question purpose, I don't want it background. This is 7th class, 10th class, 7th class. Up to 10th class, all of you same. Yes or no? From +1, +2 onwards, it will be change your background. Yes or no? But in mathematics, in Telugu state, Haryana state, Punjab state, set operators only. कुछ चेंज नहीं होता उसको. नहीं सर मैं तेलुगु पढ़ा हूँ, मेरे को नहीं मालूम. Who said नहीं मालूम? Otherwise मैं पंजाबी, I don't know. पंजाब में नहीं आया था सर ये. This is common. It's a not, even though biochemistry students also know this, because this is a concept of 6th class, 7th class. In nowadays, this concept is come on the 2nd, 3rd class. You know that? Now generation people I'm telling. 1st class student is having computer science subject. Anybody knows? No, na? 1st class student. LKG, UKG after is a 1st class student. In their subjects, computer science is also one of the subject. You believe? See, education how much different. When you open the computer science book, keyboard, mouse, computers, letters, each and everything is there. Control A, Control C. 1st class student here. I also shocked. Because 1st class student, what computer? Nowadays, BTech is over. What is computer means? I don't know, sir, computer. CBSE student. In CBSE, I don't know state government, but in CBSE, 1st class student is reading computer science. Computer science, social studies, science, maths, Hindi, English, common. But computer science means somewhat shock. That means in CBSE, how much education will be very advanced. You just think it out. State government in any state having that. Maximum states are not there. Maximum states are having what? Science, social, maths, English, Hindi. But these CBSE people having what? No? English grammar is one separate subject. Not glamour, yaar. Face देख ले रहा है glamour. Grammar नहीं. English grammar एक subject है. English ek subject hai. Computer science one subject. General knowledge is one subject. See, GK. Almost how many subjects here? First class student? Maths, science, social, Hindi, English, English grammar, computers, GK. 8 subject. We are reading only one subject, a lot of confusion. We are reading only one technology, lot of confusion. A first class student is reading 8 subjects for their age. How much tough now? And even though some students in our generation, some students, even the CBSE 5th class mathematics also we can't do. Yes or no? One BTech student also, CBSE 4th class, 5th class mathematics book is there now? CBSE or ICSE, ISB internationals. So CBSE 4th standard, 5th standard mathematics book, one BTech student is also not solve it. It's open challenge. We are not doing that mathematics. Because that mathematics we are learning in our 10th class. But those formulas he was learning in 4th. But still, a BTech student cannot solve it that. So many people I'm thinking, if I'm giving tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I will bring out one 5th class CBSE mathematics book. How many people solve it that book you can observe? Because high configuration levels, high level standards. Even though sin theta, cos theta, somebody know, somebody doesn't know. What is sin theta, cos theta, sir? Oh, 10th class, 9th class mein padha hu sir main. Tan theta, sin theta, cosec, yes or no? Those are there in 4th class, CBSE. 4th and 5th class. Sin theta, cos theta. Solve it, trigonometry, complicated subject. So that is what. Now tell me, union is correct? 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. No. Only 130. Sure. Confident. Lock कर देंगे? This is not correct. Only 130. Next. What about union all? What about union all? A union all B. 10, 20, 30. Again, one more 30. Okay, 30, 40, 50. Is it this is union all? Sure? Okay. Now, intersect. So, A intersect B. Only? That means intersect means common value. Okay. Now see this, how many people are telling this? What about minus? A minus B. No sound. 10, 20, 40, 50. 10, 20, 40, 50. Yes or no? How many people say yes? This is, see, this is your confidence level, huh? अरे ऐसे कॉन्फिडेंट रहेगा तो कैसे आईटी इंडस्ट्री में काम करता है यार? So yourself you don't have a confidence also. How it is here? So you should have some stand, na? When we are taking some word means we should have some stand. Is it correct? How many people thinking correct? Not correct? So, okay, how many people thinking it is not correct? Raise hand. Not correct. Remaining people saying correct? Okay. A minus B, 10 comma 20. A minus B. Minus means what now? Left side unmatching values will be written. Suppose in the same pattern, when I'm giving here B minus A, what is the answer? 40, 50. So that means minus operator is always returns unmatching value from the left side, and those values should not be there into right side. This is called a minus. It always getting left side values, and those values should not be there into right side set. So these are general mathematics definitions and mathematics example how it was two sets, same operators, same logic, same nature and behaviors, just we applied instead of A comma B set. Now I'm taking tables, A table, B table. On these two tables I'm keeping some data rows. Later on you have to apply some queries. Okay now? So that how, what kind of examples, okay now, that we will see in tomorrow. Today, what is the day, guys? 6. So tomorrow Holi, day after tomorrow. Holi when it is here? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow? Day after tomorrow? Okay. कहाँ जा रहा है भाई? Okay, now you can go. First boys go, later girls.